lost our way a few years ago in terms of losing touch with who our end users are. I mean, in enterprise software, you always have two masters to serve, right? You've got the enterprise buyer who signs your checks, but then you have the actual end users. And we had started focus on the end user and then lost our way and became overly focused on who we were selling to. And who we're selling to, they're pretty far removed from the end user, right? They think they know what insurance agents and financial advisors want, but they sit in an ivory tower, and there's a lot that gets lost in translation. And so we started to see our product usage, like our sales were doing great, but our product usage started to decline. And so I took our company back to our roots, and I put in a new rule that everybody in the company, regardless of whether you're in recruiting or in finance, everybody in the company once a year at least has to go and visit an insurance agent or financial advisor's office. Right? Rather than reading secondhand notes that our product design team writes up, they actually have to go to the office and they have to observe that insurance agent working for a few hours. Not ask leading questions about our product, right? Because people always say nice things, but actually watch them work and build empathy in order to internalize our mission and understand firsthand, viscerally, what needs to be done.
Great. That's a perfect example. Okay. Well, let's move on to the next one. This is a story time opportunity again. Tell us about a lesson you learned the hard way.
I mean, at the risk of sounding trite, hire slow and fire fast. I mean, I think we all make that mistake, but it's like you're so desperate to fill this role, and you just want to get it done. The person's got competing offers, so you decide that one time you won't do as many you won't do reference checks, and then it always comes and bites you.
Well, you have, we have talked about that topic before, and you did such a good job of sort of viscerally like bringing someone into the moment of that I think it would be good to dig into further. But tell us tell us about the sort of moment that or the period of time maybe that changed for you. Like, was there what did the hard lesson look like, that taught you to like hire slow even when it's, even when you are in that desperate place?
I mean, we were without a VP of marketing for nearly a year. Half the team had quit. I just wanted somebody in the role, and I knew this wasn't the right person. But I thought like someone there, somebody is better than nobody. And as bad as things were, things got worse. And when I had to make a change, it was so much harder than if I just kept it unfilled.
Yeah, I mean, just to bring people, we don't have to get like crazy specific, but I think just to help people understand, like, it really can get worse, even when it feels like it can't possibly get worse if you just have to hire someone. Why didn't it work? Like, what happened that made you realize, I'm going to have to go back to square one, sort of?
Well, what the situation for that year, because we had interim people coming, was we didn't have a clear plan for what we wanted to get done. And it turns out that having a bad plan is worse than having no plan. So then people got spun up on a bunch of stuff that didn't matter. We pissed off our customers. Like, better no email campaign than a bad one.
Right.
That's not well positioned.
For sure. And then let's talk about the after too, right? So now when you have a role that hopefully you're not super desperate to fill, but it happens that they're urgent or it's taking a long time to find someone, right? Like, how do you,